Hello everybody. Alright, so I'm doing this flight for a specific someone. Not that, it's important, but I'm new to this plane. I've used it a couple of times, but I wanna let's just get started. They have us at 177 passengers. So a little bit less than 177 passengers. And cargo, I would leave it at 0 because it's not logical why it would be at 0, but it's at 0. And let's just set this and load these passengers right now. So this way we have something to work with. Alright, so the passengers are being loaded. Not that you can see, but and alright, now while that's working, it says we need how much in fuel. We need at least 14.2 with 6.1 in reserved. Okay, so while that's working, okay, so 14.2 with 6 in reserve comes up to 20.3. Enter that, and the payload of 40.7. It should load by itself. In the meantime, let's go back and call the fuel truck. I want to do everything while this is off. No lights, no nothing. This is an Air Berlin flight that I'm doing. Due to the amount of detail I've actually have that I need, that I want rather, I have all my frames are like very low, but you do have, this is Berlin Tegel right now, as you can see, and it's pretty nice looking airport. It's kind of dark around here. I'll probably in the future I'm gonna have some more better lighting or whatever the case may be. Alright, in the meantime, I am gonna hook up a ground power unit. I believe I have one already hooked up. I am not sure. Well, no, I don't. So let's set these chocks, connect the GPU. I'll do the better pushback later. I will. Is it still loading passengers? Okay, so 40.7 it says on the payload, 40.7, and boom. Alright, this should load. Alright, back. What are we doing? Yeah, so doors, open this forward entry door and extend the stairs. So we have let all these passengers in. Pretty soon I'll get a bus and whatnot to work on that also. But while we have the fuel loading, I am going to hook up the ground power since it's already on. And we get a flashlight for this for a second. And right there, where should we get? Alright.
Berlin Tegel Information Delta 100 Zulu weather. Wind 240 at 12. Visibility 4. Rain. Message disabled.
Okay. We are going to do a checklist. Alright, so pre-flight preliminary.
Tegel information Delta. 100 Zulu weather. Wind 240 at 12.
I don't need to hear that right now. Okay. Battery switch is guard and closed. And check on that. GPU or APU is on bus. Let's make sure it's on bus. Yeah, it's on bus. Okay, good. IRS off the nav. Let's do that. Put both of them on nav. Alright, both on nav. Okay, so that's done, that's done, that's done. Voice recorder as needed, doesn't matter to me. Flight deck access, guard and closed. She'll do that on the, you know what? It usually does it on its own, but let me lock the door too, just in case. Locked. Oh, wrong way. Okay. And that's done. Emergency equipment. We do have emergency equipment back here somewhere. Yeah, right here. We have the axe and the other stuff. Let me do this for a second so I could actually see a little bit better. Because okay. Emergency equipment, okay, checked. ELT light, guard and closed. And I believe ELT is guard and closed. Should appear somewhere. Yeah, it's guard and closed. Alright. That's done. PSEU light, guard and closed as well. And that is fine too. I know it's gonna be guarded and closed because nothing is been touched, so I could skip that for now. GPS light extinguished also. Alright, next. Service interphone, not gonna use the engine panel is set. Yeah. Light recorder not worth. Landing gear lights, all three here. And there should be three up here somewhere. Yep, three right there. That's good. Oxygen panel, it's good. Engine panel is good, I know that. Stall warning test, let's see if that works. Let's listen close for that. Mach speed test too. Alright, that's done as well. Manual gear extension. Is that closed? It's over here somewhere. There's not enough lighting, but it should be this right here. Let's get some more light just in case. Yeah, it's right here. And that's closed as well. Park and brake is as needed. Okay. And we're done with this. Now back. Pre-flight seat view, initial data, navigation data, performance data. I'll set that. Okay, so initial data. I already have everything here, so let's go ahead and start this. We are at Berlin Tegel, which is EDDT. Get the coordinates from next, go back. It's right here, route this. Okay, and EDDT to EDDF, which is Frankfurt. Not right. Okay, let me see. EDDT, EDDF 01, I believe. This will work. Nope. EDDF Oh, I think I know why. EDDT first goes here, then EDDF goes here, and then you do both and put it here. What? Yeah, see, I know it. Okay. Now, next page is all this right here. Alright, so with altitude is 320, and next page, so I'll skip the routing for now. Climb, cruise, not messing with it either. Menu, ACARS, AS request, EDDT, and go back. Okay, now we'll do the departure and arrival in a second. Let's see what the ADA says. So
Berlin Tegel information Delta.
2974.
100 Zulu weather. Wind 240 at 12. Visibility 4.
2974 on
Rain.
the
Sky conditions 1000 broken. Temperature 7. Dew point 6. Altimeter 2974.
arriving runway.
Arriving
departing
runways 26 right.
26 right, 26
26
left.
Departing runways
Okay, so
26 right. 26 left.
26 right.
Advise on initial contact.
We
you
are
have
gonna
Delta.
take, I believe, is for 26 left is it's going to be
Berlin Tegel information.
it's gonna be
Delta.
brand 2-0
100 Zulu weather.
and execute
Wind
that
240
route.
at 12.
And
Visibility 4.
most likely the same
Rain.
runway is the one we're gonna use
Sky
when we get there.
conditions 1000 broken.
So
Temperature 7. Dew point 6. Altimeter
when did I do that?
2974. Arriving runways 2.
okay, I don't need to hear that right now. Is this done with the fuel? Still loading the fuel. Come on, man, wake up. What was the wind again? The wind was
Berlin Tegel information Delta. 100 Zulu
240
weather.
at 12. Okay, so cruise wind is 240 at 12. We're just gonna put all the stuff until the fuel is done, and then I'll load the reserves. I know the reserves are gonna be 6.1. I know that. Cost index was 73, which is freaking kind of high, to be honest with you. Planned fuel is gonna be 14.6, I think it is, according to the flight planner. It is going to be 14.2 on the planned fuel. 14.2, and I think it has to be 20.3, so it's almost done. And that's it. Okay, so that's that. Execute that. Next is looking good. And one limits are going to be what, it should be +8. Yeah, +8 still. +8 Celsius. Oh, there goes. We're alive. Okay, so 2060 rate flaps will be 5. I know this. Set these also, and this is 240 at 12, I think. Verify takeoff speeds. Don't need to do that because they are verified. Yep. Okay. What is it? 151? Let's set that to 150, 160, just in case. Okay. And with that said, set the takeoff, runway takeoff, projected takeoff, I mean. And so we're good from here. And index, perf, no limits, takeoff, center of gravity should be 5.23 on the trim, right? So 5.23. That should be it right there. Okay, 5.23 on the trim. And index again, and takeoff, approach. Approach will be 4145. and we are good. Yeah, I think we're clean here. Let me just check the arrival. The arrival we are gonna take on the arrival is, I think, most likely, because we're gonna take the same runway we took off from, but at their airport. Most likely it's gonna be KER, I believe. Kara X, I think it is. And let's see if they have that there. Kara 2, Kara 3. Okay, it's Kara something. Let me arrival procedures. Show arrival procedures. Kara 2M, nope. Kara 3B, nope. Kara 3H, nope. Kara 3L, looks good. Yeah, we just take the Kara 3L and just insert that, and when we get close we just pick which ILS we're going to use, so this way we could program these efficiently, because like I said, I'm not sure which ones they're going to be. In the meantime, for EDDF we are going to do their ATIS, which will be 118.25 or 118.725, so it's either this or yeah, it's either. What was Berlin's? Berlin's was ATIS was 118.25, 118.725. Okay. So let's just see that. 118.25. 118.725. No, that's not right. 112.59. Okay, 125.9 actually. Okay, so let me do this. 125. This is for Berlin. 125.9. Go this way because that's just gonna take the long way. And just push that. I guess you can't. Okay, 125.9. I'll just do this. No. 125.9.
Berlin Tegel
Okay,
information
I know
Delta.
this is all set.
100 Zulu weather.
Complete back.
Wind 250 at 12.
Lights
Visibility
tested.
8.
APS.
Rain. Sky conditions 1000 broken. Temperature 8. Dew point 7. Altimeter 2.
Okay, so lights. Let's test the lights now. Okay, are all the lights on? Yes, so far good. So far all lit. Let's check up here. Yes, everything is lit. Okay, so let's test it. EFS control panel. I set those. Set that already. Oxygen, don't need to set. Clock will set when I take nose whistle and guard. Closed, yes. Display select panel set. Take off config light. It is off. Cabin altitude light extinguished. That is before I forget. 32 I think it is, and this is 350 I believe. Berlin is that high up. Not that bad. Okay, next is light test. Hold the 1, hold the 2. Did that. 1, 2. That's good. About trim extinguished. Flight instruments are checked. Standby instruments are checked. I did all this while I was speed brake. Thrust levers. Forward thrust levers. Closed. Yep. Flap lever should be set. Let's see. Flap lever. to 5. Come on, man. Okay, flat lever set to 5. Parking brake is set. Engine start levers are on cutoff. Yep, they're on cutoff. Stabilizer trim cutout is normal. The HF nav radios are set for departure. Yes, they are. Audio control panel set. Seats are adjusted. Rudder titles are adjusted. And seat belts are adjusted. And we are clean here. We are good here. We don't have anything else to do. Completed. Okay. Now, first officer, not really worried about him. He's alright, because everything's synced in between. Flight deck door is closed and locked. CDU display sets, and when bugs are set, IA is set. Yep, all this is perfect. I checked these also. Alright, now it's time for before start. Flight deck door is closed. Alright, we check this. Pushback. Okay, transponder as needed. Transponder, we will put the transponder. Let's do this for a second. Get some more lighting down here. Okay, so transponder is set to, okay, just in case. Transponder as needed. Park and brake. Background handling. Hydraulic pumps are on. Hydraulic pumps on. Hydraulic pumps on. Where are you? Hydraulics. Okay. Right here. Hydraulic pumps are on. Okay. Back. Okay. And what's that? Back. Okay, for engine start. Back switches are off. Start sequence. Okay, we are missing so much stuff because of these people. Okay, let's do this. And let's do this. Set this to heading STS. Okay, that's good. That's off. These work. We checked. Okay. Ground power still on. This is unarmed. Start the APU. Run that. Man, it's been almost half an hour. We haven't even left yet. Okay, APU is spooling up. While it's doing that, we get some fuel pumps running. Ground power still connected. These stay off. Down on the pumps, the APU bleed. Turn off engine. Well, leave engines on just in case. So we can get everything running. We need anti-collision lights on. Steady on this. Wheels on this. In the meantime, let's start the flight leg. And set this to 32,000.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Okay, close doors. Oh, they're all locked. Sweet. Everybody's in? No, they're not. Stress retract. Doors close. Perfect. Okay. We are strobing right now. Let's go back up here. this dim. Repeat online. Packs should be off. And we're ready. So we are going to 25 right? 26 right, I mean. Yeah, 26 right, okay. So is VNAV. Let's do this. Let's just start with the arrival runway, just in case. It'll probably be 25 right. 25 right on this. Same thing we took off from. Legs. They look good here. It's at 5,000. I gotta be. Okay, so 25 right. And I'll adjust the ILS while I'm up there. But let's do this. Airport. So EDDF. 25 right is 109.75. 247. So I got 247 109.75. 109.75 switch. Same thing with this one. 109.75 switch. Just that's when we get close. VNAV and RNAV flight directors should be on both sides, so I don't forget. VNAV and LNAV established. I think we are fine here. Let's double check everything. Flaps are set. Park brake is off. Alright, let's go for pushback. Move chocks.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I'll show you where I want to go. Just take me here.
Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Where is he? There he goes, okay. Get this ready.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
Park brake is set. See what this guy's doing. Be nice to see what he's doing. Lift her up. This is like one of the most fantastic planes you could fly. I really love the red wheels that they put on here. You could see that. It's like kind of early.
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, release and park and brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Alright, starting first engine. Notice how when you back up, the smoke actually comes up. That is so cool. Okay, looks stable. Let's inject some fuel into there. Because that is at 26. Look at it now. Just pull up a lot faster. Yep. Looking good, looking good, looking good. I'm really liking this. Oh my god, man. Like, the smoke on both sides is so cool. I'm gonna leave this one off until we get to our actual runway. 26, right? I should have this one set. And we should be fine right there. Just enough to bust that right turn that we need. I'm pretty sure let me walk through everything while he's backing us up. These will check when I leave. These are all fine. Let's check when I leave. This turns off when I leave. Let's check the middle display. Tops are set. That's set. Engine cutoff is set. All the lights are working. The fire test works. Fire test works. Yeah. Everything looks fine. All these match. If that matches, that matches.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Okay. And a parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Let her down nice and gently. Okay, he should left. Where'd he go?
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. I'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Where? Gotta make sure I don't run him over. There he goes, right there. You gotta wait for his hand signal. There's his hand signal. Perfect. Alright, we're good to go. Let's get out of here. Parking brake removed. Let's get some route guidance to get there. Not that we need it, but
ground to cockpit. Follow me.
I don't know where he's going, but it's supposed to be this way. I know the runway better than him. That's crazy. He's gonna catch up. Watch him start going the right way. Watch this.
Ground to cockpit. Follow me.
You have to be on the right path, depending on how big the airport is, for him to even know where to guide you. Even though it's a straight all the way to the back and then make a left, it's still like, you know, still what it is what it is. Okay, we are close enough. Let's start the second engine. It looks like I'm speeding, doesn't it? Notice how he's on the grass already. He's supposed to be in front of me, guiding me, not on the grass. Okay. Once we get to 26 right, we're gonna hold short, and we are going to, at this point, recheck everything, turn off everything I need to turn off before crossing 26 left. And that's about it. Alright, we are close enough. Okay, we're gonna stop here. Check for these. Hit this. Make sure these are off. That's off as well. APU is off. APU bleeds are off. Packs come back on live. Engine generators on. And we are runway change off lights. And that's it. We don't need nothing from here anymore. Okay. Oh, he's tripping. Look what he's doing.
Approaching 26 left.
Let me do this real quick. I forgot to put some lighting up in here. Just a little bit, not too much. Just enough to get us through. Alright. Let me see if there's any way I could set some VOR frequencies. Not that I need them, but to have them would be great. Let's just check all this stuff. This is Berlin. I know I forgot something. It's nothing drastic. It's just, you know, it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you guys. And legs. Yeah, we're good. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me go to legs, check our flight plan. This is something you're supposed to do before you take off anyway, but you know me, I don't really give two craps about it. So we're gonna come out. This is too close. Let's see. Let's do it like that. Okay, we're gonna come out. We're gonna back and that's one. Okay, we're gonna come out, and we're gonna turn left and then right, and then top of climb. Then we're gonna do another one of those, top of descent, and then we're gonna bend in and go straight. We have to be at 5,000 feet or below once we hit this to match the ILS, which I know it's gonna be easy to do. The whole thing is we're going 250, then 282, then Mach 7, and then back to 290. By the time we get here, we're 290, and then flight 0 6900. We're gonna lose a lot of speed here. Then we have to bleed more speed there, and then I should be at 165 at 5,000 feet. And I have 15 miles to do that. Yeah, wish me luck, I guess. The computer doesn't make mistakes. It knows what it's doing anyway. So there's no point in dwelling on something that, you know, just made. Okay, we're about to line up.
Approaching 26 right.
Okay, 26 right. We're gonna check ATIS before we take off again. We're gonna climb to 9,754 meters for those who live in Europe. That's why I left the flight display the way it is.
On runway 26 right.
On runway 26. Let's see if I got some skills and lining up the plane. Alright, let's see how this came out. A little bit crooked at the tail, but it really doesn't matter. Alright, we are good here, here. I need to check something. Oh yeah, I knew it. Back up here.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Okay. Alright, so this comes off.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Alright. And alright, now we're good. Let's do this. Let it sit here. Hit the toggle button. Toggle button.
knots.
80 knots. Yeah, there's some crazy wind today. You get a 12 knots of downwind.
V1. Rotate.
Rotating.
Positive rate.
Positive right. Gear up. Okay, 500. Cross check. Alright. We officially don't need this.
1,000.
Once we hit these flaps to 1, we should be fine. They're at 1. And once they pass up, we fully retract them. And retract them. They are retracted. Okay, good. Alright, we are at cruising altitude. Well, we're cruising now, but we're still climbing at this point. VNav and LNav will take over from here, and I'll see you guys later. In the meantime, you guys, you could just circulate through views so you can see what Berlin looks like. Altimeter met, so we just changed the cabin pressure to the standard pressure of 6,000 feet. I don't know why, but it asked for it real early, I guess.
1,000 to go.
I swear, this 737-800 by Zebo flies very, very well. It's a great addition to X-Plane, it really is. And you know, it's like every day he sends out the creator sends out 2 or 3 patches for this thing, or you know, whatever the reason may be. He's always finding some kind of bug that people submit, or he finds himself and he fixes them. Sometimes the bug actually that he fixes messes up something else, so it's like it flies remarkable regardless, bugs or not. It really, I never had an issue with this thing.
Frankfurt and main information echo. 200 Zulu weather. Wind 340 at 40, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 750 broken, temperature 10, dew point 8. Altimeter 2997. Arriving runways 25 right, 25 left, departing runways 25 center, 18. Advise on initial contact, you have echo.
Yeah, so apparently, just like I said, you know, it stayed the same basically. We're good right now. This thing needs to be dragged as much as we can, because
200 Zulu weather.
like, let me give it some more drag.
At 35, visibility more than 10.
Because like, I need to slow down, and I need to slow down fast. I need to hit 11,000
temperature
within 10 nautical miles, or else I'm gonna overshoot.
Arriving runways
That's gonna
25
be tough,
right,
but it's okay.
25
We'll try.
left,
We'll see what's going on.
departing runways 25 center, 18.
For right now, we'll
Advise
turn off
on
this.
initial contact, you have echo.
We'll check on it in a few. We got drag. Let's see what it looks like outside though. Oh, that is so beautiful. So far, the flight took about 30-40 minutes. It's not bad, to be honest with you. We're already at 30 minutes. In the meantime, let's set this to 3 to help us slow down once we land, just in case. Once we pass the altimeter, we'll switch this over. The barometer cross check. We have the actual everything set correctly up here too for preservation. And we are, where are we, Invention? We are in, you should know Deutschland better than me. I don't know anything about Deutschland. This is where's something, I don't know. What's the limit? It's beyond me. So far so good. Metissimin, whatever it is that it means. Gunhausen. We need to bleed as fast as we can, because we're very close. At this point, let's go for flaps 1. I think we should be fine with flaps 1. approach too also, might as well. Help it build some speed. And we're going very, very quick. We're not bleeding enough speed as fast as we need to. ILS has been approached. Equalizer established. Come on, we could do this, boy. Come on, drop to 5,000. About to hit a decel rate. We have 6,000 by now. 7,000 at least minimum. Wish me luck, brothers and sisters. That's all I could tell you guys. Some more speed. 247. What about 247? Make sure on that. Two five right. 248. 111.35. Oh damn. Oh damn. 111.35 is the right frequency. Did it work? Yeah, do you see now? It worked. It was yellow, letting you know something wasn't right. I knew something wasn't right. Yeah, I think we got this. At this point, we're about to turn into Frankfurt. Let's hit one more. Help us slow down a little bit more. Yes. Start the turn, baby boy. Start the turn. Still kind of high up, but we have way more time to do it too. Once localizer hits 15 nautical miles on DME, we're gonna enable VNAV. What do you call it? Approach phase. At this point, you should be able to see Frankfurt right in front of us. I'll show you exactly what it looks like. There's a lot of cloud cover right now at the meantime. Okay, put these things into continuous.
5,000 to go.
Yep, 5 minutes ago. Correct. That should be Frankfurt right up there. Come on, light up, baby, light up. Once this diamond lights up and the diamond over here lights up, that means you can go ahead and enable the approach phase. At that point, you could actually set the gear down. For in the meantime, let's go down one more. Go down two more. Okay. It'll be a tight turn up here. Very, very tight turn. It's good though. It's like at least 8, 19 nautical miles out. Let's help it make it a tight turn. Give it more bank angle. Set to 30. And Frankfurt should be right there somewhere. Brockhovel, I think it's called. My German sucks. That's why I couldn't see where Frankfurt was, because it was to our right the whole time. There's Frankfurt right there, if you guys could see it right here. Once you make that turn, it's right here. You'll see it. Let's finish this turn. Alright. Let's line this up one more time. And the barometer cross check. Let's check the altimeter for right now.
Frankfurt and main information
Wow,
Foxtrot.
3006. Okay. Leave it on.
Frankfurt and main information Foxtrot. 200 Zulu weather. Wind 270 at 17. Visibility more than 10.
We should be able
Sky
to enable the
conditions
approach phase in a
2200
few
broken.
seconds.
Temperature 3, 2.0.
Let it line up.
Altimeter 3006.
Once I get this to light up right
Arriving
here,
runways 25
the
right.
diamond, then we should
25 left.
start the approach phase.
Departing runways 25 center, 18. Advise on initial contact you have Foxtrot.
Are those cars? That's interesting.
Frankfurt and main information Foxtrot. 200 Zulu weather. Wind 270 at 17. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 2200 broken. Temperature 3, 2.0. Altimeter 3006. Arriving runways 25 right, 25 left. Departing runways 25 center, 18. Advise on initial contact you have Foxtrot.
Alright.
Frankfurt and main information Foxtrot. 200 Zulu weather. Wind 270 at 17. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions
16 nautical miles, we dropped
2200
the
broken.
gear.
Temperature 3, 2.0. Altimeter 3006.
One more.
Arriving runways 25 right, 25 left. Departing runways 25 center, 18. Advise on initial contact you have Foxtrot.
That's Frankfurt right there, if you guys can see it right above me, or right below us. our cars that are passing.
Frankfurt and main information Foxtrot. 200 Zulu weather.
Very good. They don't need it anymore. Let's give it one more flap setting. 30. We'll slow down a little bit further. Good. Maintaining it. Light slope is established. Localizer is established. We're good to go. At this point, I could just control how fast I want to go. So let's drop it to the VREF speed of 148. It says plus 5 on the thing right here. It says to go to what is it again? It says to go to 145 plus 5, which is 150, but let's do 149. Okay, that's 149 right there, right above. That's 145 plus 5 is 150. I'll balance it in between. It honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but this looks kind of crooked. It doesn't look like I'm gonna land on 20. Well, I could be wrong. This right here could be 25 right, and I won't even know about it. That's probably 25 right there. 25 center and 25 left. Oh damn, you guys got renewable electricity in Germany, huh? What's the name of this highway? That's what I want to know. That is Offenbach am Main. I wonder what the highway is that we're crossing over right now. That's the Frankfurt airport right there. This is where we are. Let me call for landing for a second. About 45 minutes we're doing it. About 50 minutes. That's like normal. Okay, let's check everything before we land. That's 149, that's a 5,000. This doesn't even matter anymore because we're on glide slope. Flaps at 25. I'll drop it to 40 when we get low enough. Gear is down. You can tell by gear is down. Everything looks right here. Let me see. Checklist. Approach. Altimeter. Yep, did all this already. Okay, landing ILS. Begin stop level 15. Instructions continuous. Brake brake is on. Brake eliminated. Stop level. Okay, yeah. Looks good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Last time I landed it, I know I landed it very soft, but it was saying how I deserve to get fired because it grades your landing, and I'm like, what? I looked at the replay, and the replay was beautiful. I don't know what the hell it was talking about, but you know, I'm like, you know, we have to hit 350 feet, which is the elevation of Germany, of Frankfurt actually, 350 feet above sea level, and we're already at 3,100, so we're gonna bleed 750. So you're bleeding 750 feet per minute. So in 5 minutes we should get there, or 4 minutes we should get there. Give or take a few.
2,500.
Yeah, there you go. We already got the rising runway popping up right here. So we should be fine. As you can see on the right here on the bottom. Right here on the bottom, I actually have the flight progress. I downloaded it from an overlay. So yeah, you got that as well. Let's look at the scenery. Enjoy the scenery at the meantime. I'll love doing night flights because of the lighting, but you you either get one of the other. You either get the lighting or you get the scenery. I mean, it's not really what you can see. Beautiful that airport is. God, that is gorgeous. We're gonna cross this runway. We're gonna park over here somewhere. Where are we gonna park this plane? Oh, right here. With these. Go all the way around. Let's see what's up, what's going on in the meantime. Okay. Key is to get there first. When you notice, this is how you notice you're doing good. Because as you're diving or as you're descending, if you got 2x2, 2 red by 2 white, that means you're on the right, correct path to descent. That means you're not overshooting anything. So we're gonna have to park over there somewhere. I mean, we could park over here, but it's gonna suck. Alright, guys.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
How to do the full flaps, pull the full flaps. Not that I need them, but it'll help with you know, landing. That's a terminal, I believe.
Approaching 2-5 right.
Notice how even when you're descending, it's still 2x2. Had we been a little bit higher, it'll be 3x1 or 1x3.
500.
But as long as you hold the glide slope, you're doing it correctly. This will remain these two colors evenly.
400.
400. Disable auto throttle.
300.
300.
200.
200. I'll take it to like 10. I'll kill the throttle completely.
100.
100.
knots.
That was an acceptable landing. That was good.
4,000 feet remaining.
Pretty good. Let me disable the auto brake. Welcome to Frankfurt. Now we just gotta find parking. You know what? Let's review the landing before we go find parking, to be honest with you. Because I want to see how we did. A little bit more. Right here is good. This plane is such a magnificent beast. It really is. Let's review this. Right on, this is the threshold. Like past here, you're going too far out. Let's go park this thing.
Ground to cockpit. Welcome. Follow.
Yeah, so this concludes our flight. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna park this thing and I'm gonna sign off first and then park this thing and call it a night. It was pretty good. I did this, actually wanted to do this flight and I'm gonna do many more for her. Most likely next ones will be like a morning flight or afternoon flight or before the sun sets or before the sun rises kind of flights. Those are like the best ones to do. And you know, you guys might get a thrill of actually seeing these, you know, the scenery for just Europe in general has like one of the best sceneries you can deal with. And you know, the lighting here is amazing and everything here is amazing. Even the auto gen is really good. But you know, it's just so much I could do all at once. I will continue to pursue more understanding of European airports, American airports alike. Park here, can I? European and American airports. This way we can actually
Approaching 1-8.
establish understanding which star leads to
Caution,
what runway.
on taxiway.
And whatever the case may be. It's like, you know, I just want to figure it out, I guess. P1 North 17. Yeah, they I've understood, you know, notice that if you have two airports that face the same way, like example Berlin and Frankfurt, your best option to actually deal with those is whatever way you take off from is the same you will land from. So if we took off from 25 then or 26, you know, you're gonna land from 25 and 26 because it keeps
Caution,
the wind.
on taxiway.
It keeps
On
the
taxiway.
wind, you know, and I keep throttling this thing too high. That's why I keep saying on taxiway. Yeah, so they're just, it's just, you know, this understanding just that concept to a few things is amazing. It's a good thing to know. I came a long way from not knowing anything till what I know now, which is, you know, it took a lot of hard work, and so hopefully in the near future I can implement this stuff to a passion that I might want to, you know, commit to. And that's flying, you know. Flying is, one day we will get there, one day. Look at that 747. I haven't flown that thing in so long. Lots and lots of bugs. I'm surprised Laminar Research hasn't fixed it. I flew the modded version of it, a modified version. It was pretty good, but I don't know, something was weird about that plane too. Performed well, but then one day I started using it, it just started going crazy nuts. This concludes the flight. Just gonna park this thing and then see what's going on. Hey Cockroach, how are you, brother? How's everything? Ah, good. I just finished doing a flight from Berlin to Frankfurt, and I'm actually trying to find a position to park. I think I found some, because I have this thing. Apparently, if you download AutoGate or something, it implements it to specific airports, and I think this airport has AutoGate, which I'm about to find out. Yep, this is it. I will do another one tomorrow, because you know it's kind of late right now, and I'll do another one basically tomorrow. I actually have this. It'll upload to YouTube, and I'll give you the name of my channel so you can actually view it. It just like 30 minutes of just prepping stuff, and then you know the flight itself took a hour, less than an hour, because as you can see the clock, it says 54 minutes. But if there's like things you want to learn, I can you can review flights and other flights on YouTube and whatnot, and they'll teach you what to do. Okay, so we found this is the runway I wanted to go to. I mean the parking position. A36. God, my frames are like all over the place. Hey, can't park there. Yep. I did not see that plane there. I almost crashed right into him. Let's try another one. I love the rims and the wheels on this thing. They're red. This thing is so cool. This one looks pretty good right here. This one right here is pretty good. Right where that car is. I will, brother, but not tonight. I would definitely do another flight for you tomorrow. This is gonna be on YouTube anyway, so you can actually, you know, check it out. It is just really late, and I do have work tomorrow, so I really don't have time. Most likely Fridays and Saturdays, I have all the time. I could just do like 7 or 8 flights in one day if you want. Doesn't matter. Just today's like not. I wish I could, brother. I wish I could. I wish I could. I told you I wish I could. I just, like I said, I'm very, very overwhelmed. It's almost midnight here. And this concludes the flight. And that's it. We shut this thing down. Checklist. To shut down is... Okay, auto brakes are off. Yep, check that. Speed brake lever should be down. Yep, it's down, making sure. Probe heats are off. Probe heats are off, okay. Exterior lights will leave turn off all of, yeah, I know, but here's like midnight. It's almost midnight. It's 11:37 here p.m. Those come off. And just start switches to auto. Those are set where the radar is off. Flap lever is up. To check that transponder. Doesn't matter to me. And now shutdown is park and brake is set. Yep. Electrical power is set. Not yet. Let me put the electrical power. Gotta wait for this thing to power on. And this APU's like, there you go. Okay, so electrical power is set. And just start levers to cut off. Tell both of these to cut off. This will kill all power in the plane right now. Plus seatbelts are off. Told you. Kills all power when you do that. Okay, the APU should spool up and I should get 2 blue lights right here. Transfer the power over. Get some APU bleed as well. And seatbelts off. Yep, fasten seatbelts off. Where are you? Off on the seatbelts. Anti-collision light off. Okay. Fuel pump switches are off. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cabin utilization doesn't matter. Passenger seat doesn't matter. Anti-ice is off. Engine anti-ice. Hydraulic panel set. Recirculation valve. Pack switches to auto. Yeah, they're on auto. I know they're on auto. Isolation valve to open. ISO valve to open. Okay. And yeah, I know they do, but I like to learn these stuff. Engine bleeds are on. Engine bleeds are on. And all the other YouTubers and the explain streamers, they're more professional than I am, to be honest. So APU bleed is on as well. Let me make sure APU bleed is on. Yeah, it's on. Okay. Exterior lights as needed. Flight director off. Okay. Flight directors are off. Check that off the list. Home wireless transponder standby. APU switch as needed. Done. Completed. Shut down. Done. And secure aircraft. IRMS motor selectors to off. And those are off. Okay. And done. Ah, damn, like these flames. Okay. Emergency exit lights are off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heats are off. And pack switches are off as well. Now I should be able to. That's completed. And let's see if this works. Doors. Yep, it worked. And not only did I call for doors, let's see. Terminate flight leg, ground services, air stairs extended, and let's see what this does. Yeah, we're good to go, brothers. And that's the end of it. Everything is good to go. And welcome to Germany. So, like I was saying, this does conclude my flight. And I'll submit you my YouTube name, and you could just check. I have lots of flights on here, so you could check them all out. And another thing I forgot to tell you, there's some flights on there I still need to edit, and I will review them when I'm done. But I'll review them and I'll end the stream for right now. And dude, so what time is it there? Do you know what time you are? What you got? Or you know what? Just subscribe and click click that bell, and it'll tell you every time I'm online. This way you don't have to worry about anything. In the meantime, I will see you later. Goodbye.